Happy birthday, Virgos. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Happy September 2019 Virgo season. My mom is a Virgo. Ex-husband is a Virgo. Mom is what? September 5th. Richie Rich is the 15th. I have about 8 massage clients who are Virgos, and I think they're all within the first month, like the 4th, 5th, 6th, all in the front. I don't think I have any late month Virgos, but enjoy it while it is here because we all know that Libra season is coming, and y'all know we coming in strong. Y'all know it. This is our year, Virgo. God damn it. That's why we rushing y'all out the way so we can get our shit started. So enjoy it while you know what? I might, even on my mom's birthday, I might throw a little Libra celebration in there just to kind of let her know that we coming through soon. All right. So this is going to be September 2019. I tried to record this before and I kept saying September 19th, September 19th. For some of you, if that's your birthday, you may get some type of important news. You may hear something about a job, money, but I kept saying it. So for some of you, September 19th, if it's not your birthday, it could be something important that happens on that day that maybe you need to pay attention to. If there is something that's coming through for y'all on September 19th, whether it's your birthday or whatever, leave it in the comments because I must have said it about 5 times. September 19th, September 19th. So let me know, okay? So Virgos, I feel like some of y'all are going to be caught in a love triangle, but I feel like it has something to do maybe with a rebound. Almost like what I'm getting, the scenario I'm getting is that either you or somebody that you've dated before, it could be somebody from the past, decides, okay, let's go ahead. I just broke up with my partner or whatever, and I'm going to reach out to you and see if we can rekindle whatever is going on with us. But I feel like somebody may not be completely done with a relationship, and they may start something with you and then decide that they want to go back to their ex. So be really cautious with something that is ending for somebody else. And this could even be you. Don't move on too quick because there may be something that is not finished in your relationship. I get some conflicts that are going to be going on with some type of 3-way thing. And I feel like it probably more so is with love. But for some of you, I mean, this could be a family member interfering in a relationship or a marriage. This could be a coworker that is overstepping their boundaries with you and another coworker. But I just get there's some type of deception or miscommunication in a 3-way thing. For a lot of you, it literally is going to be like a rebound relationship where you are the rebound and then the person decides to go back to the other person that they left. So be careful with your heart, Virgos. I also feel for some of you, if you've been dealing with a legal matter, I feel like there's a settlement or some type of compromise that's coming in. Some of you, if this has to do with the medical field, this could be a car accident, and this could also be child support. I feel like there's some type of compromise or agreement that is going to be set up. Pay attention to your paperwork before you sign it. Make sure you're getting what you need. For some of you, and it could be for a very few amount, I do feel divorce, and I feel like somebody is probably divorcing someone because they already have somebody and they're planning on moving forward with that person, because I'm still kind of getting this rebound energy where somebody's walking away from a relationship, but they already have somebody that they're walking to, or they can't be alone and they're already opening doors to other people. Let's see, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, we're going to use the Enchantment Tarot and also the Angel Tarot. So let me go ahead and pan this down so that we can go ahead and pull cards. Virgo, 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 September 2019, Spirit, September 2019. What's going on for my Virgos? My happy birthday, Virgos. Let's see. Ooh, we got the Star card. We got the Devil. We got the Hangman. We have the Knight of Wands. Got some good energy coming through. 3 of Cups. Let's see. And the Queen of Blades. One more card, Spirit. 10 of Wands. So let's see what the Angel Tarot has. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. 2019 Spirit. Virgo, what messages for my Virgos? There we go. All right, let's see what we got. We got the Chariot. Some of y'all could be getting a car. If it's going to be a car for you guys, I feel like it's a dark color. Blue, black, steel gray, something in the darker shades. So we got the Chariot. We got Page of Swords. We got Three of Swords. We have the Fool card. We have Seven of Swords. We have Nine of Wands. We have the Wheel. We have Three of Cups. I think we have Three of Cups twice. We have Ace of Cups. We have Two of Swords. We have King of Swords. Some of y'all are definitely dealing with an air sign. Knight of Pentacles. And one more, Spirit. One more. Two of Wands. Two of Fire. All right. Let's bring you back up, Virgo. Hello. So, Virgos. Let's go ahead and deal with this Page of Swords and this Three of Swords energy because I did pick that up. For some of you, you literally could be getting a message from someone that there is some type of three-way situation going on. This could be somebody telling you that the person that you're dealing with is also with them. I feel like some of you might be getting some type of text message or intercepting some type of text message or email that may kind of give you proof that somebody that you're dealing with is seeing other people. I do feel that there's emotional hurt coming from this. Now, it doesn't have to be just romantic. For some of you, this could be a friend that you intercept something that you were not supposed to see, and then you're getting hit with the truth. For some of you, this could be a coworker where you're intercepting some type of email or text messages, and this person could be talking about you. I do feel like there is some hurt. So for some of you, this may be somebody that you have dealt with on a regular. Even though I don't see Ten of Swords, I get a lot of betrayal with you Virgos. I feel like you could be stabbed in the back by somebody that you trust. Now, I did say if you're signing any type of legal paperwork, take your time with that. Make sure you look over it because I feel for some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who's going to be crooked. They're shady. Somebody might not be doing things the way that they need to do things. So you got to be aware of that because with the Seven of Swords, could be some type of either somebody is playing with emotions or they're planning on taking something from you because then we got the Nine of Wands. And this is somebody who feels like they have to defend themselves. So you could be working with somebody who's taking your ideas, could be taking your projects. You could have a lover or somebody who may be on drugs or have some type of codependency to a substance. And they could be stealing from you. So be mindful of your money, of your belongings. If you started dating someone, be careful that, I don't want to say, you might have to be careful that this person is going to take from you. They may be trying to show you one thing, but they may have some type of addiction or some problem that they're battling with. And they could be trying to put you in a bad situation, or you may end up in a bad situation where you feel like you have to defend who you are or defend yourself. I do feel like you might have somebody that's going to be a little bit crooked with you this month, Virgos. So be careful with it. For some of you, with all these air cards, I feel like it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody that you don't want to see a problem with. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who does have some type of addiction problems, whether this is sex addiction, alcohol, drugs, food. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who's going a little bit overboard with some of the things that they do in overindulgence. For some of you, this could be you. Somebody could be looking at you and going, okay, you're doing a little bit too much. But I do feel like there's this point where somebody is feeling overwhelmed with energy, and it's either energy of the devil where you're dealing with somebody who has some issues, or you're dealing with somebody trying to take something away from you, or with the Page of Swords, there may be a truth that comes out that you don't really want to deal with. Now, for a lot of you, because we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, definitely could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be their sun sign. They could have this in their chart, but I feel like there's conflict that's coming in with somebody. I feel like this person may be a little bit too bold, too direct. You may have some type of conversation that starts off as a conversation and maybe turns into an argument, or this person could just literally push your buttons. Could be somebody in your family or somebody that you work with, but I just feel like you're dealing with somebody that is really going to be kind of trying you this month, Virgo. And it possibly could be an air sign. If they don't have this in their sun sign, it could be moon, rising, or Venus. But I do feel for some of you, this person could overwhelm you. They could overwhelm you. I'm almost getting like a start stop type of vibe with somebody. It's almost like they're going to do something, but maybe they don't follow through. Or they promised that they were going to do something, but maybe they're having some issues that you don't know about. And maybe their issues or whatever they're dealing with could be causing you to be overwhelmed, because maybe you're working with a coworker who shows up to work drunk, or they show up to work high, or they're just by any means not in their right mind, and you're having to take on the load. For some of you, you could be in a relationship with this person where they have way too much things going on. They're having fun, but you're stressed out. So I do feel for some of you, this could be the person that you're dealing with energy. But for a few of you, I literally feel like somebody that you're dealing with is looking at you like this. Like, okay, you know what? You're just fancy free. You out here partying and doing whatever you want to do. And I'm the one stuck with work. I keep getting the vibe of a one-sided relationship. It literally could be that somebody is in a really good phase in their life. The star card is showing somebody being recognized. People could be giving you some type of attention. Maybe you do have some type of celebrity. Maybe there is some status that is coming to you. And you may be living this life to the fullest, maybe overindulging. And somebody that you're dealing with is feeling like this is not working out for them. This could be also you dating somebody who is overly busy. They have some type of status. Maybe they do some type of something in front of the camera. This could be an actor, an actress, a model, a singer. This could be somebody that has a social media platform. And it may be a little bit over them. It could be a workaholic. They could be a workaholic. Now, for some of you, this literally could be your energy. Maybe you have some type of platform or you have some type of status and you're overindulging. That could be your addiction. You could be a workaholic to the point where it's overwhelming you. So for some of you, you may need to slow down, Virgo, because I'm getting some energy that this is not good for you, especially if you're using things to kind of keep you moving forward. If you are in this position and you're trying to get your work out, like me, trying to get all these readings out, and you may be, drinking you a Coca-Cola, maybe popping you something, some type of energy drink or Monsters or whatever, to the point where it may be detrimental to your health. So for some of you, I feel like you may need to slow down, especially if you're overworking yourself. For some of you, I feel like there's this really great opportunity that is coming in for you, but with the Hangman, it may be slow. There could be some type of opportunity to make money that is coming in, but I feel like there's some delays or procrastination on this. For some of you, if this is a legal case, I do feel like you're going to get some type of victory in it, but it could be somebody resetting dates. I just get a lot of shuffling paperwork, things not moving forward as fast as you need them to move. And for some of you, you may be getting a little anxious about this, but it is showing that the energy is going to move you forward. Let me switch cards. It's almost like you're coming out of the energy of the Hangman where nothing is going. And if you look at these people, they're frustrated. They're like, okay, this was supposed to happen, this opportunity. I got all excited about something coming in. I'm ready to, ride like I'm born to be wild or whatever. But instead, I'm stuck in this energy. So for some of you, you could be stuck in an energy that is really, really slow right now, but it's showing you have something that is going to be moving fast within this month. And then we have celebrations coming in. For some of you, this could even be a partnership with love, but I do feel like a new opportunity with work is going to be coming in for you guys. But the Fool card, this is somebody taking a leap of faith. And they could be literally waiting to see when everything is going to pop off. For some of you, this is spirit guided. We got the Star card. Spirit is like, okay, look, we're opening up this road for you. You took this leap of faith and there's something that comes out. There's a blessing. There's a reward that comes out that makes you happy. For some of you, Virgo, I feel some fears. For some of you, you may feel overwhelmed with the amount of work that you have to do to get to this Star card, to be seen, to be recognized. But I feel like for a lot of you, you want this. That could be the leap of faith. You could literally be following your dream. Maybe you want to be the YouTube star or the Instagram star or the Facebook star or you just want, period, you want to be in Hollywood, whatever it is. I feel for some of you, you're taking this leap of faith and Spirit is saying that this is possible. We're going to reward you, but you may be overwhelmed. Some of you may get caught up in a situation where you're using other substances to help you move forward. Be careful with that. Let's see. I do get celebrations because I think we got Three of Cups twice. Let me see. Don't fall card. Don't fall. Let me see. Maybe not, but I could have sworn I saw it twice. I do feel like whatever energy is stagnant, that it's about to move forward, because we have the Chariot and we have the Wheel. So it's like you're moving forward, but you're moving forward to a positive upswing. For some of you, this is a new car. For some of you, if you've been looking at cars, I feel like you're going to get a car. I feel darker color, dark blue, black, steel gray, something in the darker shades. And that could be part of your, oh, we do have Three of Cups twice. That could be your celebration, that you're getting something through. I also feel for some of you, you may get news, even though I don't see the Empress card. Some of you may be getting news about a pregnancy or a baby coming through, Virgos. If this is not happening to you, I feel like it could be happening to somebody in your family. I'm definitely feeling like there is something with a person of a different race or a different culture. With this Ace of Cups, I feel like you could be meeting somebody and they may not have the same belief system as you, or they may be from a different country. But I do feel like there is going to be some type of blend that comes in, whether this is through a marriage, maybe this is a biracial child. I feel like there's some type of mixture that is coming in. Some of you may have a problem if you are falling in love with somebody of a different race or a different culture. You may have some people in your family that will not connect with the person that you're dating. They may have something to say about that. Not sure why, but for some of you, 2019, you think we'd be over that. But for some of you, you literally are going to be dealing with somebody that may have an issue. And they may come out and tell you. Maybe you even know that it's an issue. With this Two of Swords, this Page of Swords, Three of Swords. So we got King, we got Seven of Swords, we got King of Swords. Some of you definitely could be dealing with somebody who's very bold, very direct, not tactful in the way that they talk to you. But I feel like for some of you, this could be a person telling you about something that you're doing in your life that they don't agree with. Not for everyone. For some of you, this definitely is a third party situation where something is going to come out. But for a few of you, I feel like you're connecting with somebody that may have an issue with cultural differences or racial differences within a relationship. Definitely feel like some of you are going to be meeting somebody new. And with Two of Wands, it could be a couple of people, or it could be you making a partnership with somebody. I feel more it's like a partnership. Virgo's meeting somebody that you really are connected to, that you feel that there's a partnership that could develop from this. So there could even be talks about marriage or engagement for some of you. If you've been struggling lately, I feel like some of you could be distracted by a new relationship. Some of you may be looking at something and saying, you know what, I know I got to work. I know I got obligations, but you could be falling in love with somebody and feeling a really strong connection, wanting to spend time around this person, possibly going out on dates, going out. Some of you, even though I don't see Eight of coins, I do feel like some of you could be going to school. And you may be studying, you could be going into nursing, you could be in the medical field, you could be taking, I feel, medical classes. Because here we have a doctor. We have somebody who is literally studying. And then we have somebody who's overwhelmed. So for some of you, I feel like your focus may be off. Maybe you're starting a new endeavor. And you know what? My mom's 72. She's going back to school. So for some of you, that could connect where you're going back to school. Maybe you haven't been in school in a long time. You're a little bit worried about if you're going to be able to handle the course load. For some of you, your focus is all over the place. You're not able to focus. You want to commit to this goal and finish it, but you could be having problems focusing, whether this is your age, family members or somebody that you're dating. I feel some of you could be definitely having some issue with your focus. But I feel for some of you definitely are going back to school. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the medical field, but I feel for some of you it is going to be the medical field, whether this is nursing, radiology, anesthesiologist, or whatever. I feel like you're going back and completing a degree program, or for some of you, you may be entering school. Let me see. For some of you, check your car. Every time I look at these cards, the reason why there may be a new car coming in is because there could be a breakdown. Something could be going wrong with your car, and you have no choice but to get another car. So for some of you, and I'm not claiming this on you, but for some of you, get your oil checked. Make sure that your tire, in fact, I just came back. My tire was literally falling off my car. So, and I'm Virgo, I'm Venus in Virgo. So for some of you, you may have some problem that could be minor, and it may continue because they told me if I had continued to drive on it like that, of course, I would have lost my tire. I would have been on freeway, tire would have went one way, car would have went another way, but I would have messed my car up and would have had to purchase another. And he said you could have totaled your car out. So for some of you, that may be an issue. If you've been having problems with your car, Virgo, and you're like waiting to try to get the money, or maybe you know what the issue is and you're just trying to save up some money, I would say probably, if you can, try to borrow, try to get it done sooner than later, because for some of you, you may have a repair that ends up being more expensive, or you may end up having to get another car, especially if you repaired something over and over again. For some of you, I feel like you brought the car back to life several times. I did that one time with a Lexus. I put two engines in that car because I didn't want a car note. But when I thought about it, I was like, shit, man, I could have had, I mean, honestly, you're looking at about $2,000 a pop. That would have been a really good down payment on another car. And eventually I ended up having to get a car anyway. So for some of you, if you're trying to ride it out, please make sure that you get it checked and make sure that it's safe for you to still drive. For some of you, you may come to the conclusion that you got to get another car. And it's funny how the car and the wheel came out, because that's literally what happened to my car. The wheel came out. Spirit, you own it. You own it, Spirit. Let me see. For some of you Virgos, you definitely are having some type of interaction with an air sign person. You definitely, I feel like for some of y'all won't see eye to eye. This person has a scalpel in their hand. So you could be dealing with somebody that you feel like is difficult, whether they are a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You literally could just be dealing with somebody that is making things harder. They're not cooperating with you. Now, like I said, if you are dealing with a legal situation, I do feel like you're going to be coming out victorious. There is some type of compromise, but maybe you have to work through this with somebody. But for some of you, you definitely are having some conversations that could be on the border of an argument. Now, Spirit is saying choose your battles wisely. Choose your battles wisely. You could be dealing with somebody who has some addiction problem. They could be an alcoholic. They could be on drugs, and maybe that is their, I don't want to make light and I don't want to make excuses for them, but you could be dealing with somebody that has some issues. They may have some issues that need to be worked out. This could be you struggling with addiction and somebody's trying to talk to you. For some reason, I feel somebody pouring somebody's alcohol out or moving their stuff. It's almost like if somebody knows where your drugs are, they're moving them. This could be you doing this to someone. If you have somebody that's an alcoholic in your family, for some of you, I feel like either you're moving their alcohol or you're pouring it out. Some of you may have to come to the conclusion with this Two of Swords that you didn't want to see something, where it could be dealing with somebody who is either not good for you in your life at this point, or there are addiction issues. For some of you with the Two of Swords, I'm getting jealousy. I'm getting that there could be an issue where maybe you're getting some type of recognition with the Star card, but you have people around you that they're not happy for you. And maybe you don't see this. With the Two of Swords, sometimes this is not being able to compromise with somebody, or not being able to see things the same way. Sometimes it literally is just a conflict, butting heads. Um, for some of you, I just feel like you could be getting some type of recognition. Some things are going your way, and you may have somebody that is really not happy for you. Um, they could be trying to steal your thunder, and maybe you don't see it. I feel like, Virgo, you have people around you that could be telling you to watch your back with somebody, but you might not want to see it. Maybe this is somebody who's a close friend. In this card, this person is trying to help people. They're the star, they're the focal point, but they're reaching their hand out to help people. And this could be their friends. But for some of you, you may have somebody, a friend, that's going to stab you in the back. They could be trying to steal your thunder, or they could be just literally trying to knock you off of a pedestal. Whatever it is, I definitely feel like, Virgo, you may be looking at this not realistically when it comes to this person, because maybe you feel like I need to help them. Or maybe they've been there before and you're like, if I'm going to be on top, I'm going to bring you up. But you might need to be careful. Some of y'all are dealing with energy that is not really good. It's not beneficial for you. Definitely see new love coming in, Virgo. For some of you, I feel like it could be a water sign. For others, it could be a young fire sign, somebody younger than you. For some, even though I see a lot of a conflict with air, I do feel like it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you may literally get somebody who's feisty, and it may be your connection. I was married to a goddamn Virgo, and I just don't think Libras and Virgos mix at all. At all. I wouldn't do that shit again. But for some people, it may actually, I guess it depends on what other planets you have. It could be a connection. So I'm going to pull a spirit message from Tasha Tarot. Anything that spirit wants you to know this month, Virgo, that you need to focus on. Virgo for September 2019. Virgo. What is the message for them, Spirit? What is the message for Virgo? Overindulgence. Some of you are emotionally eating, drinking, using drugs to get past something. It's showing that may not be healthy, but it's showing that you're trying to release. So we get that with the Devil card in the reading. For some of you, if this is not your energy, and I know a lot of people don't want to claim this energy, but we all go through shit. So some of us may be overeating. We may be out here over fucking. We might be out here over drinking. Whatever it is, it's because we don't want to deal with a problem that needs to be dealt with, or we don't want to see. So we're distracting ourselves. We're being unfocused. So some of you are going to have to deal with this month where you're like, okay, look, I've gained 20 pounds. And it's because I'm not happy. So we got to figure out what's going to make me happy so I won't continue to gain weight, or what is going to make me feel good that I don't continue to, drink, or whatever it is. Now, for some of you, if it's not your energy, you literally could be dealing with somebody who's going through this close to you. There is this thing too, where some of you might be overly, because 2 cards came out. You might be overly, how can I say? Because I get on my mom about this all the time. Expectations, like you might be overly zealous with how you want people to be. Like my mama always say, I can't believe you're saying that on Facebook. I can't believe you're cursing like that. You need to stop it. I'm like, Mom, I'm 52 years old. Are you fucking kidding me? I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, And I know she looks at me and she laughs, but my ex-husband used to do the same thing too. You need to be this way. You need to go ahead. No, I need to be who I am. Some of you may have to worry or have to deal with this energy, whether this is you telling this person this or them telling you this. There's something trying to change, or somebody thinking, okay, I'm going to change you to fit into my bubble. And that's not going to work, because people are going to be authentic. It may be temporary. But to be honest, do you really want somebody that every time you say put on a red shirt or eat the food that I tell you to eat or move away? I mean, is that going to make you happy? It's not. So for some of you, you may be battling the energy where somebody is trying to tell you who you're supposed to be. For some of you, you could be like my mom and trying to tell people who they are supposed to be. whatever it is, deal with your bubble, deal with your expectations for yourself. And you meet people where you meet them, let them be who they are. And if this is driving you to stress out because you're in a relationship with somebody who's not dressing the way you want them to dress, they're not doing what you want them to do, and it's causing you to emotionally eat, or somebody is being abusive to you, because I do feel like that's emotionally abusive. Become what I want you to become to make me happy. Some of y'all might be dealing with that energy, Virgos, and you might need to go ahead and squash that, especially if it's causing you to drink, do drugs, overeat, or oversex people because you're trying to feel better. All right, Virgos? So happy birthday to you guys. I hope that connects with a lot of people. I love you. I will talk to you soon.